right now I don't have any eyebrows, no lashes, you know. So I used to do hair, I used to be a makeup artist, and I did lots of brides, and I wanted to go over the best way to do your eyebrows. And Jillian's gonna help me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the wrong way. That's gonna be pretty funny because it's not gonna look right.
I think it'll be fun. You know, we'll keep it.
It will be fun. I'm gonna show you the proper way of putting on eyebrows, doing your eyebrows, and then the wrong way, which is gonna be really funny. And Jillian's gonna help me. So
I know a lot about eyebrows too.
Yes, you do. But
and what the kids today are using.
Right here, you're not supposed to go past that, okay? And it's like here, this is your peak point right there. It's supposed to be right there. And then at the edge of your eyebrow, you're not supposed to go past.
Unless you're doing an Audrey Hepburn, because back in the day, that was the style.
Well, you know that that's going to make your eyes look droopy if you do that.
Right.
So it's 1 straight up, 2, and then 3 right here. So naturally, and I do have a little bit of hair growing back, but I do is get a medium liner and then just pencil it in there, right there. So what I learned in cosmetology is your most movable part of your face is your eyebrows. You can change them, the shape or whatever. And the best tool, believe it or not, is your fingers. Your fingertips are the best tool to use as far as blending. So I just do that. So just go over your natural line. You got your little peak there, and then stop. So if it's too much, you just blot it. And what I do to set it, because if you leave it with just this, it's gonna slide off. Because if you have your hat, your glasses, the moment you put on your sunglasses, guess what? There it goes. So I just have your basic, and I pick the medium.
It's like a taupe.
Yeah. You can do it 2 ways. You can pat it on and set it. I normally
I'm just like
I normally pat it, and then I'll go back if I need more. I will slide it. So, done with that. Not perfect, that's okay. Go back.
turn your makeup in a camera is
it's a different experience. Okay. You can then go back and slide it. I need to make sure that these are even. Is it lined up? Yeah. I have a peak point and then the end. So I personally don't like it so bold on the end. I will
diffuse it.
I will blot it out a little bit. And I've had people say, "Oh, your eyebrows are growing back." I'm like, no, it's color. So if you're in a hurry, you can just use the color. But with the two together and you blot it in, it sets it a little bit and then it stays better if you use both. So.
I can show you how to do that, please.
Okay, so Jillian, let's both do your version of repeated badness of eyebrows.
I'm gonna grab this. Okay.
Which I see this a lot.
I think the biggest mistake that people make when doing their eyebrows is that they start at the beginning and they go in too hard at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You want the most color to be in the middle of your brow So if you find that you're a little heavy-handed, start in the middle of your brow.
Oops.
I actually usually use the. I'm trying to like actually educate people, Mom, and you're kind of making like a joke out of it. This is serious.
Laughing at myself.
I'm helping people.
You go ahead.
Okay. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills
Ooh.
brow pencil because it's more waxy and it glides through more. And then I also use Glossier Boy Brow.
Why is it named that?
Boy brow, because you know how guys have like naturally amazing eyebrows. It
Yeah,
makes it
that's
look
true.
like it has fibers in it. It has little fibers
Oh.
in it, and it also has color, and it's a wax. It's like a liquid wax sealant. So it looks like a little tiny mascara. You take it out, and it looks like a baby mascara, and then you comb it through, and it sets it like a powder would.
Okay,
But it
okay.
it's like dries, I guess. It's not super wet. But Glossier Boy Brow is really good. So bad brows. The key to brows is natural strokes, right? Is natural hair-like strokes whenever, you know, you're just trying to define your brows or anything like that. So the mistake that people make is they're all excited to do their brows, and then they just go in straight up and they start going crazy. And then you're like, oh no, I'm a bit overzealous.
That
here.
is a bit.
So to fix that, you know, start at the middle of your brow. Pattern it up. Pattern it up. There are products you can use to go outside of your natural brow line and to make your brows look thicker, but it's really important to make that look natural. Like what you did is it looks like, and this is done with concealer as well. People will do their brows and then they'll put concealer around them and make it have a harsh edge. The same thing with lips. Whenever you go outside your natural lip line, it looks better to have like a diffused kind of look than maybe a liquid lipstick. That
More matte? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, matte will give it away, but I'm saying like a hard line finish. Like when you do liquid lipstick, it dries and you'll be able to tell if that's not your natural lip line. But if you do more satiny, or if you do, you know, a more blotted look that looks like, oh, I just bit into this peach or whatever, you can get away with that easier. Or, you know, you have, I'm gonna draw out the line that I want my brows to be in.
Right.
And then I will fill it in. And that doesn't
That's
look
pretty
very good.
bad.
But right now there are a lot of very innovative brow products. I just saw there's this either Korean or Japanese product that's like a gel, and it has like hair fibers in it, and you put it on and it makes it look like you have it. And you peel it off and it looks like a little mustache.
Oh, wow.
Like when you're done. And
All different.
pencils, pomades, waxes, all this different stuff. Eyebrows are a very hot item now. I guess makeup brands have realized that they can cash in on you not liking your eyebrows.
Or you just want to make them better.
But for me, for me personally, a more natural brow.
I like the more
and
natural.
And a more natural brow doesn't necessarily mean a less full brow as well. And you might even need two colors. You might need, you know, because that's the way your hair looks. Your eyebrow hair, you might need a darker color in the front and a lighter one in the back. So having powders and pencils, it's fun to play around with.
It is. I wanted to do one more, which I've seen this done, where women don't line it up with the corner. They do it too
far
here,
spaced out, and then it just kind of looks like you have a couple
It
of
just-
apostrophes on your.
the width of your eyes. There's close and then there's farther away. So how do you find that out? You measure your eye, and then you're supposed to have 5 equal all the way across. So here's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can see that my eyes are a tad bit close, and then 4 and 5. So if you measure your eyes and they're all the way across the same, then you have equal, I mean, it's fine. You're not
Equidistant.
close or far away. So you can figure that out. And you know, when you do your eyeshadow, when I do my eyeshadow, I'm gonna put the darker color here so that it will draw away, apart my eyes, and to take away from the nearness. Do one more.
Right. How it looks, because it does look.
It looks odd.
It looks, you know, it's like the uncanny valley. It's like, you know, robots that look like humans,
Oh,
but
right.
they're not quite humans.
Yeah.
The uncanny valley is all that stuff that looks human but makes you feel uncomfortable, and you're like, something is wrong.
Something's wrong here.
Something's off. So yeah, whenever
Should be here.
if your eyebrows are you know, I support unibrows. If you have a unibrow, you don't have to wax it. But if you're trying to have two separate eyebrows and you're finding that you're not liking the way that they look, make sure that they're not too close together or too far apart in the space. I know a lot of girls also who have shaved the middle of their eyebrow to get the kind of unibrow off, and then you accidentally shave the front of your brows too. Don't use a regular razor.
There are razors for that.
They make
yeah.
razors for it, and they're
See?
so cheap. Go to like a boutique shop or something. They'll have them by the registers. They're like $1.
Yeah. This doesn't quite go. If I saw somebody like this, I would just be staring at their eyebrow. Because,
and sometimes your face tries to sabotage you, you know? They just don't grow. So you just, that makes, makeup is fun. That's something that we should really hone in. You know, there are rules to makeup, but the number one rule of makeup is there are no rules, right? But if you're trying to achieve a realistic look, this is what you do. Glitter eyebrows if you want.
well,
But
that's
if
true,
you-
but it has to look good, right?
Exactly. It has to be not too close together, or else you'll look like a fish, like a flounder fish.
Oh, yeah. So recap, all you need, and then you can use whatever you want, but
All you need is a pencil and a powder.
yes, pencil, powder, and I have used the darker just because I wanted a change. So, all right.